Gemini, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, The Divine Torch Tarot. This is your reading for November, but please do note that if you're coming across this video at another time, there is probably still a message in here for you. Gemini, I'm really excited to do your reading because I am Gemini Sun. Let me check out my notes around what's happening in your chart for November, your astrology. Okay, so first of all, it's going to be Scorpio season. New moon enters Scorpio on November 4th. I know that on November 5th, Mercury enters. What does Mercury enter? I forgot. But I know that Venus is going to be in Capricorn starting November 5th. All right, Gemini. So it looks like November's going to be pretty busy for you. You may either be changing jobs, launching a new business, starting a new job, gaining new skills. You will likely be focused on body maintenance, healthcare, self-improvement. So you might just be paying extra attention to work, health, and service. Like what are you offering to the world, basically? But yeah, it does show that you're gonna be pretty busy. It says Venus is entering the 8th house for 4 months, which means that you may be in the midst of, or will be in the midst of, financial experiences with loans, credits, taxes, insurance, business partnerships, and contracts and things around that. So yeah, that's what's happening in your astrology, Gemini. I'm really eager to get to these cards here for you. Okay, so I did do a pre-shuffle just due to time circumstances. All right, we have soul name. Divine animals. I knew this card was going to come up. Expect powerful change. Gemini. Thriving. There's some kind of major change that you are in the midst of or going through around career, around finance and financial obligations, and also service, like I was saying in your astrology. But this big change, it could be a move, it could be your own internal determination to leave something in the past and start anew. This is a good decision, Gemini. You are going to be thriving. You are on the path to thriving. Transformation. Now that did come out in reverse. And what that tells me is that you have been going through a period of transformation for a very long time. You may still be in that period of transformation, but you are coming out the other end of it. So you may be in the midst of moving or in the midst of considering changing careers, starting to look at, okay, locations, where would I live, etc. Yeah, you're going to come out so happy. You have the yellow rose here, which is my symbol for supreme joy and happiness. And so I feel like, just like this says thriving, that's exactly what's going to happen. Freedom also wanted to come out in reverse, and it's stuck to this card called Illumination. That's beautiful. I'm actually going to put them here together just like that. Ooh, Gemini. Wow, wow, wow. That's a bluebird there, which is my symbol for soulmate. And if you'll notice, all these birds are all here with their soulmates. And this one's flying alone. I feel like you might be seeing through some kind of illusion, some mirage, a story, a fairy tale that you've been taught or imbued with since childhood, be it from family, be it from mass media, who knows, whatever, right? So, but I do feel like you are freeing yourself. You are being illuminated. as to what is your own true nature. Who are you? And how do you take care of you? There is a freedom in asking that question. There's an illumination and a powerful change that follows when you ask that question. The path of the gods. To me, reflection, wonderment is a great reflection of a path to God within, whatever you believe is as God, that light within you. Okay, you have the Two of Wands in reverse, Death, and the Hierophant. Whew, definitely, some of you may have felt like the person you were with was your twin flame and they were not. Some people are leaving behind the idea of needing to get married, needing to follow the prescribed dream of white picket fence, 2.5 kids or whatever weird saying they say. Yeah, some of you are really wanting to redefine what does a partnership, a life partner mean to me? What does a relationship mean to me? What does a career that I love mean to me? King of Cups in reverse. So you dealt with a lot of disappointment in love. People appearing to be one way and then you're finding out that they are not that way, that it was just a mask that they were wearing. Okay, you also gave a lot to that relationship and you've decided that you're waiting for something better. You've really weighed out your options of being with this person in the past. Yeah, I do feel like you're letting go. You're starting anew. Look at all this positive energy here. But what you just went through was this whole you may be having a mind versus heart conflict within about who is your happily ever after. You often think back to this person of your past. You have resentments about feeling like you had to take care of them, you had to provide for them, be it emotionally, spiritually, and even materially. This person is probably going to reach out to you and hope that you feel the same way about them. You're going to be very defensive. You're going to really look into yourself and ask the question, what makes me happy? What is best for me? What makes me feel complete and joy and alive? And you realize it's not this person. And so you put up a defense, a wall, and you hold strong to it. This other person feels conflicted, wants to offer you the Ace of Cups, but feels like you have rejected them. Okay. Well, Gemini, that is your reading for November. Oh, no, it's not. I keep forgetting to do this. Okay, so I'm thinking about doing a new format, is like doing this and then taking it into the extended. But I know a lot of people say that very few people watch extendeds. So I'm not sure that I want to do that. But I would love to open up the comments actually to see what your feedback is. But I also don't want to open up myself to, negative people who leave negative remarks. I just don't want to create any space for that in my psyche and my experience. And so it's something that I have juggled with a lot. And I've just decided that in order to focus most of my energy on delivering messages, I'm just going to not have comments and focus on what Spirit wants you to know, basically. Okay, so what I wanted to end off with, Gemini, is freedom and illumination. Okay, freedom. Oh, I thought it was a blue jay. It's actually a cliff swallow. Whenever I hear swallow, I think I used to. Okay, side note, Gemini, we're talkers. I got to get it off my chest. I can't help it. But I used to live in this high rise, and swallows would come every single year and build their nests out of mud. So they grab some dirt and I guess they mix it with their saliva, bring it back up, and build this like mud nest on high rises. And it was so filthy and I hated it, but I also loved it because I got to see the little baby chicks grow up and to see how the parents work together to feed the children and to build the nest. It's just a really beautiful process to watch. Um, so yeah, I do. You're gonna experience a freedom of existing in your own self. Like there's just this new confidence about you, Gemini. This very grounded, not arrogant, but confident. Like a real genuine, authentic confidence, Gemini. All right, let's see what this says. The swallow flies free on wind currents and thermals in remarkable aerial maneuvers, igniting the expression as free as a bird. In many cultures, such as that of the ancient Egyptians, the swallow was thought to carry souls to heaven. Early sailors would tattoo themselves with the image of a swallow, so if they drown, the swallow would carry their soul to the heavens. In poor light, a cliff swallow looks brownish gray. However, in good lighting, it is a luminous metallic dark blue. Cliff swallows traditionally make their nests on vertical cliffs, carefully crafting them out of mud. Although they can rest solitarily, they usually nest in colonies. When one finds a cloud of insects, it alerts the other members of the flock so that all can be nourished. Even though they fly free, their community supports them. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restrictions. Find your wings. As you do, you'll help others find theirs. You are not here to be ordinary or live a mundane life. You are here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Do not be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your own terms. Do not accept rules that don't feel right. You can be immensely free and yet still be a part of a loving, supportive community. Aww. All right, let's see illumination. Illumination. Mist rising on Alpine Lake. As the sun rises over the far mountains, mists begin to swirl upward, illuminated by the golden, radiant rays of morning light. In many traditions, mist symbolizes what is called the mystic veil, which represents an entrance point into unseen realms. In ancient and native cultures, mists are associated with mystical and magical inner dimensions. Mist in the mountains represents higher states of consciousness. Ooh. The sacred landscape wants you to know the upward spiraling mists rising in the mountains suggest that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. So, yeah, Gemini, I really feel like you're stepping into your soul light. And following that feeling of reprieve. Um, it's hard to put a word to it, but like knowledge of self at all times. So, Gemini, that is your reading for November. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and check the description box below if you are needing any extra help or support in your life at this time. I thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.